You're listening to the Mobcast Network.
Welcome to the Cult Movie Cantina.
Woohoo! Yay!
Woo! This is a podcast that takes a look at your favorite cult films, adds a libation, and then we talk about it.
Yep.
And show it to someone who's never seen it before. There we go.
We got there. It's fine. It's a meeting.
So there's a lot going on. It's really what is going on. I'm your Native American pop culture spirit guide, Scotty, and I'm joined by, as always,
Your facilitator of fun and lady of libations, Stephanie.
Justina, your jellicle jester.
she who knows no movies.
Admiral.
At your service.
At your service.
That's your service.
Thank you. Thank you. I couldn't wear my
What's your
things
outfit?
because
I can safely
could,
pin them
but
to your shoulders.
please don't.
That would suck. Normally we talk about a movie, but we watched a movie last week, and so this week it's kind of a what we like to call a cult movie meeting, and so we just talk about. I have no idea what we're going to talk about. I'm so unprepared. Hey, Caleb, hit yourself on camera too. That's the thing we can do now.
Yeah.
Look what we have.
I'm on the monitor now.
We have a tech guy. This is great.
It's almost like he's a ninja, but not of just time anymore.
I'm not a tech guy, a producer.
Oh, we have a producer.
Producer Caleb.
Producer
We
Caleb.
talked about him. He even talked on the other show. No one could hear him.
Oh,
Remember, he's the guy who wrote Time Ninja.
I remember the Time Ninja.
Now I can interject
I
whenever.
need to make him a nameplate now.
He can interject whenever he wants to. He really can just ruin the show. He can just take over the show.
Please don't.
This may be a bad idea.
Stop giving him ideas.
I know.
So everybody be nice to Caleb is what you're saying.
Exactly. I paid him in a chicken sandwich today, so he should be. He's fed.
Chicken sandwich.
I
I'm
gave him
satisfied.
wine last week. He should
That's
be
right.
good.
I'm sorry I didn't bring wine.
Every week, just have to give him something.
I know.
Feed the Caleb.
Yeah, feed the cable. All right, so
So to start with the movie,
thank you.
You're welcome.
Save me.
I watched
I feel like
Malignant.
hold on. Before that, I think so. We done it. We identified the show. See, it's funny. Last week you didn't know who you are. I don't know where I'm
I get it.
at. So we identified the show.
Yes.
We've identified ourselves.
Yep.
Is there
Yeah.
anything else we need to do?
Did you have any plugs? Do you usually have some plugs?
Buy Time Ninja.
There you go.
Caleb's book. It's about a time ninja.
Ninja of
It's
Time.
80 pages. It's a fast read. It's real fun. I'm about halfway through it.
And I finally have my copy, so next time I'll bring it on.
Yay.
So,
This
yeah.
podcast is brought to you by the letter N for Ninja.
Why not T for the letter time?
Because I like
Ninja
N.
part
Ninja.
because
N.
he's over there doing technology ninja
gotcha.
work.
All right. So it
We're
is.
really focusing
All
on ninja today.
Ninja. The word for the day is ninja.
Did you watch anything fun?
I've been watching Big Fish a lot.
Every day almost.
Every day almost. That's all I've been
the
doing.
musical,
Yes.
not the film.
No, I haven't.
Have you revisited the film?
I haven't since I've been doing this. I've been busy, and really on my days off, I have been vegging, like mindless stuff, relaxing. I have not watched anything of substance.
Just something to drown out the noise.
Yeah, basically, is what I've been coming home from work and just vegging and not really watching anything.
I got you. You see, but you've watched a movie.
Malignant. I watched a few shows in the meantime, but I did watch that movie. I would like to just discuss horror films in general.
We're getting,
I like horror.
we're getting
films.
close to Halloween.
Yes.
We're in September.
So
Halloween's coming.
some of you know me. Some of you are new here. Welcome. I almost brought my crochet inside this time, but did not. When I watch horror films, I do something while I watch it. Most things I watch, I do something.
Yeah, I'm about to
while I
say every movie I've
But
watched,
horror films. I cannot watch them. I listen to them. Like every time I tend to look up, it's at the jump scare, and I'm the kind of person that jumps really high.
Does it make you? Are you
Like a cat.
Are you spooky?
Yes.
Is it scary for you?
Not as like I like stuff that's like horror films in the aspect of like it takes a lot of like thinking about what happened and not the jump scares so much
Right.
because like my anxiety is so bad that I feel my whole body like tensing, and then the jump scare happens and all of me jumps and I can't like calm my heart down for a second. It's a whole thing.
So
But I
you're,
like horror films.
so you're more of a psychological thriller
Yes.
than like straight up horror.
Right. So we watched Malignant because I had some things I needed to be cleaning and a big tote full of Odoban. And so
I wonder
was
what that was.
So I was like, we'll put it on. It's fine. I was interested in watching it because it's a newer film.
I've never even heard of it.
It's on HBO. It's James Wan who did James Wan did what did he do? Conjuring's his, I think.
Yeah, it was with the same people that did The Conjuring.
There we
And
go.
I love The Conjuring.
Did he do a Saw? He's involved with Saw.
I'm not sure.
I think he was involved with the first one.
Maybe he did a
I think
yeah.
he was one of the original people that came up with
Yeah,
the
I think
idea.
he's a Saw guy too.
Okay.
But after like 2, a lot of the
was
original
like, "Peace
people
out!"
left. Yeah.
I'm James Wan.
So Jennifer and I had watched, Derby Wife and I had watched the whole Conjuring series in order when the new one was on HBO Max.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So we started like in chronological order, like I apparently do everything. And I don't remember the order of it, but it wasn't like how it was released, obviously. So I was excited. It was going to be a good film. I did not wash many things because I was just staring at the TV, typically like this. Wait, what? Like there were some spots that were scary, but
It's kind of the way I look at life. Wait, what?
don't watch it. Like
I hear it's not good.
it had the setup to be good, but it was more. I don't even know how you would explain.
So James Wan is working on Aquaman 2, and for Warner
My
Brothers.
boyfriend's in that movie.
And so I think it was like, hey, while we're working on this, can I have a little money to make a horror film? And Warner's like, whatever. And they gave him like $6 to make this movie. It's not a lot. It's not a heavy budget movie. And
you can kind of like. I think it was borderline comedy horror. That's what it felt at the beginning, but then it felt like it would cross the line of horror. Like it didn't make up in its mind what it wanted to be, and that's where I was like, because sometimes it'd be scary, so then I wouldn't watch, and then other times I would find that I was like, well, this is just silly.
so
So it was like
so
a mix.
I haven't seen it. I'm going to because I hear it's beautifully bad.
I guess you could say that. Yes.
And I'm kind of interested in that. So I'm gonna. Well, this is what, and help me out.
Okay.
So the woman who's the main character has a undeveloped evil twin in the back of her head.
Oh yeah, pretty much.
So
Yes. So
Oh, really?
spoilers to
Yes.
everyone.
That's what
but
it's
you
about?
don't find that out at first.
right. So
But it's very when the movie
that's the
ends.
Malignant.
Yes. So when the movie ends, at the very end, it's more like okay, because everything comes together in a way you're like, I could see that. Like that's what it is. I
See,
can see that.
Do you know that was like that happened to somebody like for real?
Yeah, that's a real thing. It's
They
a real
could
thing.
have like a
Yeah.
It's
It's very fascinating, but it wasn't as deep.
It's also the plot to Stephen King's The Dark Half.
yeah.
There's a movie called Basket Case that I think does it better.
Interesting.
It's an 80s film. It's an 80s film where the Malignant twins like in a basket instead of like in their head.
Yeah.
It's a little boggle monster thing, but it's their twin. So
Well, it's like that
is
little
very
thing
interesting.
on
Kuwait on
Yeah.
the Total Recall.
yes.
Total Recall also is a movie we need to put on the list because I need her to see
That's
that.
a great movie. Yeah,
I think I have seen Total Recall. Isn't that the one where it's Arnold Schwarzenegger?
No,
Yeah.
Mars.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Look at that.
Look at
It's been a
that.
little while, but I have
I'm
seen that.
impressed.
I am
Thank
too,
you, thank you.
actually.
And I threw down the name.
Yeah.
He was over California for a little while.
Right.
Look at that.
right.
Look at that.
I
I'll
feel
be
you.
back. He hasn't been back to California yet, as far as I know. But it was. I think it would be good if they would have picked if they want to go all horror.
If you rated it on a scale of 1 to 10, where would you put it?
on just like an overall rating,
Right.
I would say 5
Okay, so halfway
because
there.
it is one of those at the end. You're like, oh, okay. Like I'm not mad about it. I'm never gonna watch
I wonder
it.
what it has on Rotten Tomatoes.
I'm interested to find out.
What
But
you're
it's-
saying
it's
it's better than
70.
Prince of Darkness.
Oh, was it?
It's at 75.
Like it either needed to
Okay,
go full
so-
on silly comedy horror.
So I'm gonna make everyone watch Prince of Darkness as punishment. That's what I'm gonna do. It's so good.
He's starting to get offended every time we bring it up
I'm
now.
just joking.
Yes,
Now it's a joke.
It's a good movie.
It's like,
But,
why is
yeah,
it Prince of Darkness?
It's at 75.
On the-
What's the audience rating?
Let me check. I bet it's higher.
Is it? People
I
like
bet.
it? Okay.
Usually like audience.
Yeah, audience
ratings-
rating is typically higher than
Yeah.
but 75 is a little higher than I thought Malignant was gonna get.
It is well shot.
So according to the Wikipedia, a lot of it is because of the ending and it being a good shot James Wan film. James Wan's kind of coming back to environment.
Huh.
But the shooting of it was beautiful. Like there was a shot that even Derby wife was like, "Did you see that?" Like it was shot down on the house. Like you watched her running through the house like you're looking in a dollhouse.
Right.
Oh, that's cool.
And it was fascinating.
Cool.
But seriously, you get to the end and you're like, oh, okay. Like part of the times in the middle, you're like, what? And
Right.
then at the end, it kind of wraps back around.
So we are going to go see together the new Candyman.
Candyman.
I'm excited.
Are we going to eat candy while we watch it?
We're adults. You can have
I
candy.
eat candy all the time. So,
yeah,
yes.
so,
yes, okay, cool. Take a big bag.
You know what? I think my husband is off. Maybe I'll drag him to watch it.
but I watched the original last night from 1992.
How did it hold up?
It held up very, very well. It's still creepy as hell.
It is.
It is a creepy ass movie.
I saw
Never
it
seen it.
Oh, it is
about a month ago.
It is. It's creepy. Like.
And I love Tony Todd.
And Tony Todd's in it.
He's
and,
amazing.
Virginia Madsen's really good in it, and the music is Philip Glass, which I didn't realize. And it's got one of the like Halloween. The movie Halloween has that Michael Myers theme song
That you recognize.
that you recognize. Candyman has something similar on a piano that once you hear it, you're like, oh, this kind of.
Yeah, it's Candyman.
You're right. This is a Candyman theme.
Okay.
It's like
You can take the sunshine.
beautiful. No, wrong one. That's the Sammy Davis Jr. version of when he's killing people. He's when the Rat Pat's all like. Dean Martin's
What would do?
Dean Martin and Frank Sinatra going on a killing spree with.
Oh,
I'd
man.
watch that movie. It'd be like a horror-filled Ocean's 11. I'd be all in that.
Candyman can.
But I watched that. I watched the first X-Files movie, Fight the Future.
Oh God, I haven't seen
It was
that.
on Hulu,
one.
and I was like, and I hadn't seen it forever either, and it held up. I was really surprised by it held up. And then I started. Yesterday was Batman Day, so I fell
Okay.
asleep watching the 1989 version of Batman
All right.
with Jack Nicholson as the Joker and Michael Keaton as Batman. And
Yeah.
I have seen that one.
I was watching this film, and I've seen it a lot of times, and I've probably not seen it in 20 years, to be honest. And so there's a scene in the first act where Vicky Vale and Knox, the other reporter, they're looking around Wayne Manor. They're in this hallway, which is like an armory, and they're making jokes. And Bruce Wayne shows up, and Knox asks for a grant. And Batman has to, Bruce Wayne has to go do Batman stuff. And so he tells Alfred, hey, help him do this. And also give Knox a grant. And all I could think for the rest of the movie was, did he actually give him a grant?
Oh,
I tweeted it. No one answered because no one cares. But if Robert Rule is watching the show, did you get a grant? Do you think Knox got a grant from this? He played him. So I don't know. I don't know why that was in my mind, but that was like,
because you're more of an adult now, and you're like, I could use a grant.
right.
How much was it? Did he sign it?
How much? Yeah, we could all use a grant.
I mean, Keaton Batman. I mean, that era of Batman, really in general, was more willing to spend money on
Philanthropic.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's it. That's the word.
I like that it wasn't a loan; it was a grant.
Right. It was a grant.
Yeah.
I mean, I could
Bruce got a lot of
see.
money.
I could see him giving a grant to him. I could. I have a hard time watching those films now. Like,
Did not hold up, or
it depends on who you ask.
okay?
There are those that love.
Well, we're asking you.
Well, for me, no. But it's because I like a more serious Batman. I like the darker Batman. I like the Christian Bale movies.
So it's not that it didn't hold up, as you didn't like that.
It's like when those movies came out,
Right.
the one with Michael Keaton, that whole series of Batman, I enjoyed them. But then when they came out with the newer ones, and they were dark and gritty and serious, it was like, oh, okay,
I will contend having I had not seen 89 Batman in a while. Like I said, a very long time. It was darker and grittier than I thought it was. It's the darkest of the
It is the darkest of
and like my favorite of all the Batman films is The Dark Knight. I like Heath Ledger in it.
Oh, yeah, it's so good.
It's probably got one of my favorite Christopher Nolan openings in a film. It's a great movie. But it was fun to see Nicholson do gangster Joker. It's funny. As a kid, it was just Batman versus Joker, and then I realized as an adult watching it now, it's Batman versus the Mob, because the Joker's not so much super villainy. He's just a gangster. He's just a gangster, and it works.
He's not a psychological bad guy like the Heath Ledger one or any of the others after that. I think what bothers me, and I know this is going to sound weird to you, but I think what bothers me with that whole genre are the colors. The color palettes are too bright now for me. I'm talking about for me.
No, not even. There's no color except purple in the first one.
So much though. It's so vivid, and then it was just like it's goofy almost.
I think there's a distinction. I think the first two are both. I mean, both of them they're practically gray, because that's what Burton wanted. Schumacher gets over and makes rainbows out of everything.
Right.
Yeah. So the last two are very they're like a bag of Skittles.
Yeah. It's so they're so hard to
under a neon light.
But I'm talking about compared to the newer ones with Christian Bale, which are real just gritty looking.
Right.
That there's like when there's color, there's just color, and it's like, oh, it's offensive almost.
I don't know, like.
But
Gotham City in the first one. I kind of want to see Returns. Returns is a Christmas movie. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
And
that's with Copperpot.
Yeah, that's Danny DeVito and Michelle Pfeiffer,
which is also very hard to watch.
Pee Wee is his dad.
Yeah, Pee Wee. Yeah, Paul Rubin is Copperpot's dad, and that's right after. That's one of the first things he did after his adventures in the adult.
Oh, let's go do a Batman film, please.
Yeah,
he did that. He did Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and he did. I think it was on Murphy Brown.
Oh, I remember him. The movie Buffy, not the.
I haven't seen
that series. I know, right?
So I watched Batman. It was great.
Well,
fun.
It was real. I got a kick out of it. So, and then the Candyman was good, and X Files was hell's up. But like Duchovny and Gillian Anderson's chemistry is really good.
Oh, I know. I used to watch the show religiously.
Right.
I refused to watch the X-Files. When I was 9, my dad was watching it. It was right after they got divorced, and we went to stay with him for like the first time. So we're in like this new apartment, and it was weird. And I walked in the living room when he was watching it, and I was so scared. And I have no idea what was on TV, but I knew it was the X-Files. So I was like, nope. So even as an adult, I'm like, I have no interest in watching that.
Though.
I don't know, it's really stuck. So I have intentionally not watched that.
I did feel like you though when I was watching it, because I've watched some episodes of the show. Like I know the main like 2 people and like Skinner.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people in this show that I'm like, I bet they are somebody on the show.
Sometimes you're watching it and you're like, they know them already. Yeah. This is not introducing me.
Right. This is we know this. We're something already. We got this.
We've already done 3 seasons. You should know this character. Suck it up, Buttercup.
Right.
Yeah.
I just hung on for the ride.
Proud of you.
There's bees and aliens. It starts out like in 10,000 BC with Stone Age men in Texas.
Okay.
And then it has Lucas Black, who I like.
Oh, I love him.
Little Lucas Black.
Talk about an accent.
Right, and he's from Prattville.
I know.
So he's an Alabama boy.
Alabama.
So,
yeah.
He was in Sling Blade. He's most recently in the last. He was in
Tokyo Drift.
As in the new Fast and Furious 2.
Is he?
There's another one.
F9.
I didn't know he was in the new
Fast
one.
Saga. He's in. Yeah.
I knew he was in Tokyo Drift. He was in that. What was that movie about the angels? It was so good. Why can't I remember?
With the little kid playing baseball?
No.
City of Angels?
No.
Not Nick.
It's when they're fighting, and he was like he was a good guy. He was an adult.
Dominion?
No.
The Prophecy?
The Crow?
No, none of those.
Hey, I'm running out of Angel movies.
Hold on.
I know how you were thinking Angels in the outfield, though, so I got bravo.
I was like, I don't know. I just knew Angels was in it.
This is what a phone is for.
Well done.
That's why we have a producer, too.
Yeah, Caleb.
He's also phoning.
Legion.
Sorry, buddy.
It was really good.
Is that the one in the diner?
Yes.
I have not seen that one.
It's really good.
The CGI like in the trailer turned me off. I know.
It's a cool movie.
So all right. So remember y'all may not remember, but sometime last year I was going to do a whole podcast about The Stand.
Yes, I remember
No, we
that
remember
because
that
we were
because you stopped.
invited.
Right,
Yeah, I remember wanting to be on said
Right,
podcast.
right.
And he's like, I'm over it.
And I had paid for art, stickers. I was going to get T-shirts made. I was so excited to do this thing about The Stand. Then The
Like,
Stand comes
late
in.
at night, I see Scotty. This is so cool. Stickers, everything. Order.
Right, yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
I remember that.
And so, The Stand comes out. It is the worst thing. I'm like, it's terrible.
See, I watched it. And
I know you
enjoyed it.
liked it, but it's just it's
I'm just
terrible.
saying.
And
I mean, it was wrong.
Bitter Scotty.
Yeah.
I mean, it was wrong.
It was wrong. It was
but
wrong.
I enjoyed.
Right. I was exactly. I was like, so I've got like in giveaway boxes, guys. Y'all gonna get some of that stuff. That's what's gonna
That's
happen.
right.
Like, where did you have this show?
That's how
Don't
we're
worry
gonna
about
pay-
it.
we're
Don't
gonna
worry
pay
about it.
Caleb and other old stickers. Anyway, so The Stand is one of my favorite, one of the top 5 favorite pieces of literature.
Okay. Yeah.
And so I have a real big connection with it. Another thing that I have a big connection with is this comic book called Why the Last Man.
Okay.
And they've made a series on FXX.
What does that mean?
It's on Hulu.
Okay. Does it mean it's naughty?
No. There's FX and then there's like
If it was FXXX?
It's like
It's like the FX you have to pay for.
So you've got Fox, which is their main channel.
Fox.
And then you got FX, which is their slightly more mature content.
Right. So it's Fox Extreme.
Yeah.
And then FXX is Fox Extreme.
So it's the one that's got nudity.
Right. And
Well, Nip Tuck was on FX and it had nudity.
and
Oh.
it had
So that's where the adult films went.
so this started Monday. And so here's
Did you watch it?
hold on.
Did you order stickers? Where are they, Scotty?
No. If The Stand was successful, we would be doing Why the Last Man show.
Right.
But I'm skittish. I've been hurt. Television, you've hurt me. I'm hurt. And so, real quick synopsis about Why the Last Man. Why the Last Man is something something on the planet kills everything with a Y chromosome,
Oh, okay.
except one guy who happens to be a loser and a wannabe magician and escape artist, and a
So he escapes.
capuchin monkey that he's training to be like a helper monkey. That's the only 2 things on the planet with a Y chromosome.
Okay.
So everything else is just women.
That sounds terrible.
That does sound terrible.
Right? Why would anyone make that a comic book? Turns out it's the greatest comic book you'll ever read. It's not. It's action packed. You're trying to, they're on this journey. He gets hooked up with this agent who's like trying to protect him because he's the last dude, and
I bet you he could get laid every day.
see, that's part of it, but it's not because he doesn't, because he's in love with his fiance is Beth, and in the comic she's stuck in Australia and he's trying to get back to her. It's a great,
and all these women are like, ooh, a man. He's like, I have a fiance over there.
Well, hell, it's not even that, because some of the women are just like, fuck it, we're becoming Amazons and we're taking fucking over.
That would be me.
It's all bad, right?
Like, bye. We didn't need you.
It's one of the seriously. It's my favorite comic book. It was only 70 issues. It's beautiful. It's great. It's amazing.
Good
So
deal.
they've tried to make a movie out of it. They couldn't make a movie out of it.
So now it's on FXX.
So they made a show.
Who's in it?
Diane Lane is in it.
Oh, that's awesome.
And she's the president,
Okay.
because the new president dies, and so she becomes president because she's in the line of succession. Because all the dudes die.
They just die. They don't like get taken away.
No, to die. They just like they.
So then the women have to like
Right.
get rid of their bodies and
Yeah, the whole thing.
so inconsiderate.
Right.
I can't even get rid
Well,
of
they're
myself.
men. Of course, that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna fucking die. That's what we're gonna do.
We're not gonna do anything to help you.
It's
Bye.
like, bitch, clean this up. Oh, really?
Fantastic.
It's really
I will
not
be
good.
in Amazon with you.
There you go.
So now, normally, I have a list of shows that I watch like during the course of the week, like most people. However, since I'm so much on the internet and the Pop Culture Spirit Guide, I tend to watch them like first thing in the morning before I go to work because I don't want anything spoiled.
Right.
That's fair.
Right?
Yeah, because that would be very obvious
So
to happen.
I looked at Y, and Y had the first 3 episodes available. And that's not a good sign. To me, that's like, well, they're just trying to pump it. They're just
Right.
trying to get rid of it.
Oh,
And so I was
no.
like, I'll wait. And so I did. So Monday afternoon, Monday evening, I get home from work. I watch 3 other things before I get to Y because television, you hurt me. You've hurt me with The Stand. I'm like,
He can't trust you.
I'm like a battered husband.
Like he's like jumping over it in the list every time.
Right, exactly. I'm trying to avoid Hulu. I don't want to get to it, and so I finally break down and watch the first episode. It is amazing.
I'm so happy for you.
It is so
happy for
good.
you.
I recommend both of you watch it. It's really.
I'll go home and watch it tonight.
It's really good. It's
Walking Dead
amazing.
comes on tonight.
It's very Walking Dead like.
She's like, no, I got my shows.
There's like the comic book. You don't know, like, is it a disease? Is Mother Nature just getting pissed off at everything, or is it magic? They don't know. There's all
the men die.
Just all the men suddenly die.
So they got to figure it out.
And then you realize like how much men do on the planet, and it's like, well, fuck it, we're fine. It's just like they just. Oh, it's so good. It's such a good. So highly recommend Why the Last Man.
Okay.
And once
FXX.
FXX, it's on Hulu. You can watch it on Hulu. And so maybe not next week, but the week after, there'll be a few episodes that maybe we can talk about it.
Okay.
Instead of doing a show, but I'd love to I was that scared.
I'm happy for
I was
you.
so scared.
That's awesome.
I was so scared. And it starts out and it's like the last man's a dude named York, and the guy playing who I don't know nails him. Just like how he's
Good.
just
Now I
like
gotta look.
and so it's just like, oh, nice.
This is me checking.
He's also third bill.
Sweetheart,
He is the title character. He's third billed on the show. So it's Diane Lane's show, and they've expanded all her parts too because the president is York's mom.
So the guy that's alive is the president?
No, the guy who's alive, his mother is the president.
Right.
I really don't know a lot of these people.
Right, I know, right. It's a cast of like a kind of.
I know Missy Pyle.
Right, and so it's crazy. I like it, so I highly recommend.
I'm
it.
happy for you.
Right, so I just want to get my Why Last Man out.
That's awesome.
Glad you remembered.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing that nugget of funness.
Nugget of funness.
Speaking of nugget of funness, y'all ready?
I'm
Yes.
ready.
Y'all ready for
All
this?
right.
Dun 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 dun.
We are going to play like totally 80s.
Like totally 80s.
Oh my gosh.
Like, oh my god.
It's a pop culture trivia game.
Yeah, we played this a few months ago on the show.
So I'm just going to pop this on up here for you all to see. Little 30-second timer.
Woo.
All right, let me go through and pick some cards from every section like we did before.
This is where Scotty proves why he's a Native American pop culture spirit
You
guy.
guys were neck and neck last
You
time.
did pretty good.
I did pretty good.
Uh,
It really depends on my day if my brain is working.
Caleb, how's it going over there?
Pretty good.
Is it going good over there?
Yeah, I was just having some water.
Yeah, you have some water. Is that a Buc-ee's cup?
Yeah,
Can you show off your Buc-ee's cup? Can you explain what Buc-ee's is?
it is a Texas-based
Can you
gas.
talk to the
yeah.
camera?
Well, I'm talking to you.
Yeah, I know, but the camera, people don't care about that.
It's
I want
a
to see you, buddy.
Texas-based gas station. I don't know much about Buc-ee's
It would
really.
be a truck stop.
Yeah, truck stop.
It's like a gas station mecca.
Yeah,
We
it's
call
the
it-
Walmart of
Yeah.
of
We
gas
call it the
stations.
Baldwin County Walmart.
Yeah,
And that place is awesome. I love me a bit some Buc-ee's.
So-
It's the best.
Everything. They
They're
have the
all-
best everything.
They're starting to get all over now.
I like I like their bathrooms.
Other bathrooms are
They
amazing.
have, like the best bathrooms.
Not only are their bathrooms good, but if you've never had a beaver nugget, I highly recommend them.
Get them beaver nuggets.
Beaver nuggets
Them
are
beaver
very,
nuggets.
very good.
Beaver nuggets.
And they're
This podcast is brought to you by Beaver Nuggets.
beaver nuggets and their salty warm nuts. They have salty warm nuts. You could also
They know what they're doing by naming it that.
like Caleb's actually changing colors over here. He's such an
I'm just
innocent.
saying.
He's gonna be
It's
so
amazing.
corrupted by our show. It's
Yeah.
Wait,
That's
I'm
what
innocent?
happens.
you did write Time Ninja, so
I downloaded. I meant to I
Yeah.
was Time Ninja. I clicked on and I was going to download or order. I'm going to order a copy, but when from my Kindle, I was going to download it because that's what I actually read on, and it didn't charge me for it. So I have
Do you have unlimited?
I don't know. I guess I do.
Yeah, because it used to be there used to be a really cool feature on Kindle.
Yeah,
They got rid of this feature for publishers that I liked, which was if you bought the physical book, you could get the ebook for free. But
Yeah.
they removed that feature unfortunately.
Yeah, you can't do that anymore. And a lot of
but-
times I'll buy the physical book if it's something like an author that I collect or follow, but I still read it on Kindle because my eyesight's gotten so bad. So kind of sucks.
I kind of do something similar where I'll get the physical book, especially for Star Wars, but then I'll get the audiobook and listen to it instead
I
of
just
reading
can't
it.
do audiobooks yet. I'm not there yet.
Oh, that's my jam.
I won't pay attention,
Oh, like
and I miss too much.
I do it in the car.
Yeah,
I can't. The only place I can do it is the car. I can't do it anywhere else.
yeah.
I can only do like a physical book. I have a hard time with ebooks. I don't know. It stresses me out. I like to see and feel.
Well,
how
I
far
like
am
that
to the
too,
book.
but I can't see the font.
fair.
I can't see.
Do I need to get you some large print books?
No, because I can increase the font on my Kindle.
Should I get you
And
some
it's
large
backlit.
print?
No, because then that will make me
Physical
officially
copy?
old. You can
Can
kiss
you
my
just take off
ass.
the thing that says it's large print? So she doesn't need to know.
We're not.
I just want her to think she's
No,
reading really
I
well.
don't want anything in large print.
My eyes
Thank you very
got
much.
better. Sure, they did.
You read it so well. You're welcome. All right,
All right.
friends.
Hey, now we're back.
We're going to start with what links these three clues together.
Okay.
What links these three clues together?
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Mars Blackman, Brooklyn, do the right thing. I love this intensity.
Mars.
Mars Blackman, Brooklyn. If it helps, Brooklyn is italicized, like a title.
Okay.
So is Do the Right Thing, like a title.
Because it is a title.
Yeah. Mars Blackman is not, because it's not a title.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I will go with Spike Lee.
It is Spike Lee.
Okay.
Spike Lee movies.
All right. Would I have seen any of his movies?
I'm not aware.
Really? He makes great movies.
Okay. I don't know if I've seen any.
Inside Man.
Nope.
Malcolm X.
Nope.
Do the Right Thing.
Nope.
Kirkland.
Nope.
Mo Better Blues.
No.
Black Klansman, his most recent
Yeah,
one.
Black Klansman.
No, I haven't seen that
The
either.
last one is the
Oh yeah, you're right.
yeah, but I can't think of the one that was on Netflix.
Yeah.
It's the one. Anyway,
So we found a hole in your viewing history.
There's a hole, apparently.
Spike
I need to watch some Spike Lee. Did he do White Men Can't Jump?
no.
Okay. I did watch that.
Clockers. He's done that.
I've not seen that.
I do. If you've not seen Malcolm X, watch Malcolm X. Just watch Denzel just almost earn an Oscar. It's just
All right.
it's one of Denzel's best performances.
Well, there you go.
Well, that was fun.
Spike
was
Lee
fun.
also in it. So.
Now we know what I haven't watched. Oh, no.
All right,
All right, this
There's a
one's going to
gap.
be your
I have a
favorite.
point.
You have 1 point, yes.
Okay.
1 point.
But let's continue to do the math.
No maths.
80 style.
Uh-huh.
Just get the answer to score. Pencils ready or
Yeah.
dry erase markers? Number of weeks Kim Basinger and Mickey Rourke had together, plus Jason Voorhees'
Mhm.
favorite number. And what does that equal? This is fun. I don't know any of these people. That's why I'm not playing.
You don't know who Jason Voorhees is?
I knew it enough to say the name right.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. I got it.
Hold on, we got.
It's math. You know I don't.
I got math. I'm good.
He could add up his points, but Stephanie's like, just let me show it. Let me show it. Let me show it.
I got 22.5.
That's what I got.
22.5 is correct.
Look at us.
Like, that's weird that you guys did that. Well done. I was like, oh.
That took me too long to come up with that.
Yeah, I did it in my head.
I know it. Yeah, but you got you
I use math every day.
right. You work at a coin store. You're what are coin collectors called? They're what's the
Coinist?
It starts with an M.
And yeah.
Numerologist?
It's a
You gonna get
numismatic.
There you go. Yeah, I'm about to say you about to get fired.
I know.
Angela watches this. You
Dramatic. That's fun.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
Next card.
Let's do it.
According to Billboard, put these top 4 best-selling and most played songs of the 80s in order from least played
Okay.
to most played.
Okay.
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 Got you.
So we have Physical by Olivia Newton-John.
Okay.
Eye of the Tiger by Survivor. Endless Love by Lionel Richie. And is it Bet Davis Eyes?
Betty Davis.
I don't know if it was Betty or Bet. by Kim Carnes.
Carnes.
Carnes. I did my best. I don't know that song.
Okay,
though, so-
from the least to the highest.
Yes,
All right.
from the least
So-
to the highest.
I will go.
Oh man, it's kind of hard.
This is a hard one. Kayla, have you heard any of these songs?
Yes, I would hope I've heard at least "Eye of the Tiger."
Right.
And then
Tiger.
yeah, I've heard
I can play that on the
3
trumpet.
out of 4.
I could. Can't anymore. Played it a lot on the trumpet. And Mumbo number 5. I did listen to Eiffel 65 the other day in the house
I
for a
think
while.
mine is wrong,
I think mine is wrong too.
but I have a list.
I do too.
Do your best. All right, let's
So
see what we got.
So you want to do?
Let's
What-
just do it. Flip it.
I got physical.
Oh, yours is okay. I have physical, endless love, Betty Davis eyes, and Eye of the Tiger.
I have physical, Betty Davis eyes, Eye of the Tiger, and then Endless Love.
So physical is least played.
First
Yes.
play. Oh,
Least played.
Least to
Oh,
most. So
oh.
yours is backwards.
mine is backwards.
Okay, so Endless, Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah.
Okay. So it is. Are you ready?
Yeah, we're wrong.
Eye of the Tiger.
Oh, it's
That was the least.
This is the least, which at first I didn't understand, but the next one is Endless Love,
Okay.
and then Betty Davis,
And then physical.
and finally Physical was the most played. And as I read them out loud, I got Eye of the Tiger stuck in my head, and then Physical is still there. So
Yeah.
it makes sense because it's still
And
there.
also,
Well, you
like,
know,
physical was just used so much, like, for, like, when you went to the
Gym and stuff.
Yeah.
I guess because they play Eye of the Tiger so much now for commercials,
think it's
and that's
more now.
probably
Yeah.
what made you.
It's still going.
So did we get any points for that? We
No, you guys both failed.
We both failed.
both
We
failed,
both.
so-
But you both did well, so good job.
There's 2 points still.
We did know all the songs.
We did. Look at us.
So we're gonna switch that around because I don't want to do that one.
I
back
bet
to
you my
back. Okay.
husband would have gotten that right. He's
Probably.
really good at music trivia.
Interesting. It'd be interesting to see what that list would be for him now. Like I know he hasn't
Yeah.
done karaoke as much recently, but like what he's heard played more recently.
I'm gonna go back to karaoke. I almost went this weekend.
I did.
All right. Next song. What was the first hit single from the heavy metal gender bending glam band Twisted Sister? I'm going to read you a couple suggestions if you need them. Do you need them? Stephanie needs them. I Wanna Rock. You Can't Stop Rock and Roll. We're Not Gonna Take It. Or The Kids Are Back. After they get done writing, Caleb, we're going to shoot over to you and see if you want to take a gander at this before we see their answers. Are you guys done?
Yeah, I'm
Alright,
gonna
yeah.
go-
No. You
can't.
can't flip it around.
Oh, okay.
Scotty, I'm in charge here.
Oh, sorry.
All right, Caleb, what you got? What do you think?
I thought you were
Really letting Caleb answer.
Let's see
Uh,
if he wanted to take a
the
guess.
only one that I know for sure is by them is "We're Not Gonna Take It," but
Okay.
All those songs are by
they
them.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay. Then I would say "I Want to Rock."
I want to rock. Rock.
What you guys got?
We're not going to take it.
It was We're Not Going to Take It. You should have committed
That's
to
what
that,
I-
Caleb.
Yeah.
It's on you, buddy.
We're not going to take it.
The fact that you were like, the only one I can think of is probably a good indicator that it was the best one.
We're not gonna take
I
it.
almost went.
No.
I want to
we're
rock.
not gonna take
I almost did.
We're not gonna take
So far, we are
it
3-2.
anymore. That was in Rock of Ages too, which was a show I was in. Just saying.
All right. Back to another numbers game.
Give me more math. Let's
So
do
the
it.
answer is just a number, people. It's the number that rocker Sammy Hagar.
Hagar.
This is the fun part. She's like, 'cause she doesn't know any of this stuff, and she's just like literally, she was born Amish,
Possibly. That he can't drive in his solo hit.
right? Just that? That's
Yeah.
it? Oh, 55.
There you go.
I'm glad you guys know that
He
because I
can't-
don't know anything
He
about
can't
it.
drive 55. I thought I was expecting a
I
math
wrote
problem.
down 55 before
That's
she
just a numbers
finished.
game. You just
Right,
say numbers.
I was waiting for like a math problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Subtract it by
So
the
he
number.
can't drive 55. Like, are we talking about a literal car?
He drives faster than that. So
Oh,
saying.
It's a speed limit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, I'll go 53 or 57, but 55 is out.
Basically, I'm not driving the speed limit. Is what
Right.
he's trying to tell you.
He wants
Okay,
to
fine.
speed.
All right. He wants to go
Non-Keanu
fast.
Reeves style.
All right. So we're about in the middle of the cards. You know what that means? Double or nothing.
Double or nothing.
Of course, everyone knows who the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are.
Yes, we do.
But what color does Leonardo wear?
Oh,
That would be easy.
All right, let me see.
blue.
All right, double or nothing. What was his weapon?
Oh.
Don't show it yet.
Hold on.
Teenage Mutant.
I know, I know. I'm trying to
Turtles,
remember which-
I'm just fucking weed.
I know.
Turtles, heroes in a half shell. Turtle power. Something, something, something. Fighting teens.
I know it. I know it.
Something about a mouse and something about a guy named Shredder.
No, it's. I can sing the song.
She's like, I know.
When evil
dang it,
Shredder
Scotty.
attacks, these turtle boys, they want no snacks.
They
I
do
don't-
want.
I'm gonna-
That's literally all they want all the time.
Yeah.
Michelangelo's pizza. Cowabunga, dude.
Yeah, I can tell you everybody else's. I can tell you, I think everybody else's weapons, and I can't commit to his. That's the weirdest thing. It's like my favorite had the size, and then Donatello had the bow staff, right? And then Michelangelo had the nunchucks.
So there's only one weapon
So it
left.
has to be a sword, right? A katana. I would say a katana. Katana. Katana.
It was twin katana blades.
There you
Katana.
go.
What? Katana.
Done.
I had to work it out.
So proud of you, though.
Thank you.
So that's
2
And
points.
2 points.
And
Got it
fun
back to
comic book
five.
fact.
Stephanie's to 4.
Look at me.
Oh, you're doing score. Okay.
I'm sitting here going,
I was keeping
what
score.
did
in my
they
book,
all
so I-
have?
yeah.
It's like,
Look at me. There you.
And then a fun fact about the
Look. Caleb's got a fun fact.
fun fact about the turtles is that the ooze that created them
When
is
the
the same
evil
stuff that blinded
Shredder
Daredevil.
Yes.
these turtle boys
Blinded
don't cut 'em no
Daredevil?
slack.
Mhm.
Teenage Mutant.
Yeah,
She's showing you her she knows the song.
Yeah, I'm proud of
I
it.
Yeah.
told you. I told you.
Do you remember the live stage show?
I
I'm so
remember
sorry.
it, but I never saw it.
I didn't either. But do you know what it was called?
No.
Turtle power.
Coming out of their shells.
Oh my gosh.
You know
I
why?
had to go through approval.
You know why?
Why?
Because the suits, they couldn't build the suits with the shells because they were too heavy. Because they're like playing rock music,
Yeah.
and so they had.
They'd come out of
So
their
do you,
shells.
do you know what happens when you pull a turtle out of a shell?
It's naked.
They die.
Yeah.
They that's their skeleton.
Yeah.
Like
They have
That's-
that's their
that's
exoskeleton.
that's.
So they die.
Yeah, they
Yes.
will die.
So the whole play was them dying?
They should be.
They
I guess
should
their
die.
mutant abilities kept them from dying. And
Wouldn't it be
playing
fun if they
hit
did the whole
tunes.
thing and by the end of it they were just like,
So the thing is if they had the option to come out of their shells, don't you think they would have done it more often? Because they would be more ninja-like, like agile, I would think.
I
Without
would
that
think
big.
so too.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
I feel
Conversations
like
we
if
have
they
on this
had
show.
like a John on set, he could have made shells that weren't super heavy.
Right. But
Like someone creative
yeah.
enough to actually make that a reality.
well, they didn't have all the material back there. Everything was heavier back then.
There you go.
There's more gravity.
More gravity.
All right.
All right.
Next question.
Next question. What clothing brand promised when you put it on, something happens? What clothing brand promised when you put it on, something happens? You decide. Choose your own mystery.
I don't even. I can't even.
Caleb, you have an idea?
I am
Googling it right
wrong,
now.
but
That's cheating.
I have an answer.
Except I'm not getting points.
But don't say the answer, you little cheater pants.
Okay.
Okay, let me see the suggestions.
Yes.
She's guessing the answer.
I went with Hanes.
Hanes, I'm pretty sure they have underpants.
Right, when you put something on, something happens.
Members only. That's what hurts the most.
Guess is a clothing brand, by
Yeah.
the way.
So
In the
what-
80s.
No, I know. Guesses.
Still, I think you still get guess jeans.
Yeah, I guess it's
Can
still
you?
around. Yes,
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
but Hanes was underpants and socks and undergarments.
I guess
but
when you put
it
on
makes sense
something
with the-
happens.
I just knew it was jackets.
Members. I had a members only
I did
jacket.
too. I probably still
Did
do.
you guys though?
I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
I really did.
What happened?
I wasn't a member. I stole it.
I didn't say
my dad bought me one.
legally. It said if you put it on, something happens.
Mine was gray.
I got picked on. That's what happened.
You know what happened? I was young, so I don't think anything really happened. I also had parachute pants.
Word.
That may have taken away from whatever happened.
I wanted parachute pants so bad. My parents wouldn't buy them for me.
Oh,
they're the worst.
I wanted parachute pants so bad.
You should bring that up. See if you get them for Christmas.
And then,
please.
I don't think they make them anymore.
Oh, we can find some parachute
we
material.
can find you some parachute pants.
I wanted parachute pants, and then in high school, late high school, I wanted a zoot suit.
Zoot suit, red.
Right. But couldn't get a zoot suit either.
Oh,
that's sad.
I know.
We know costumers now. We can make this happen.
Right, we can make this
I
happen.
feel like
Hey, Michelle,
one
when
day
you
we
do-
should all dress up in something that we wanted but couldn't have. I don't know what mine would be, but I'll figure it out. You know what? I always wanted those kangaroo shoes because they had a little zipper pouch on them that you could put
so cool.
treasures in.
Oh,
I got those.
What kind of treasures would you put in your shoes?
The coins that I found, i.e. my nickel.
There you
that I found on
go.
the
You
table.
totally
It's
could have
mine
done
now.
that.
Stuck it in my little kangaroo pouch.
I gotcha.
At this point, hand sanitizer. Just take out my little pocket, stick it back in there, and zip it up. Anyway, moving on.
All right.
What links these three clues together?
Spike Lee.
Master Thespian, Wayne's World, Hans and Franz. Hans and Franz?
Oh,
Hans and Franz. Hans and Franz? Which one is right? It doesn't matter. You guys know. What links those three together?
okay.
Okay, let me see.
SNL.
I like that she put more effort into hers, but yes, you guys are both correct.
Scotty was like, letter,
SNL.
letter.
Letter.
I
dots.
almost went.
Mike Myers.
No, John Lovitz, because Lovitz is the Master Thespian,
That's right here.
and then it's Dana and Mike Myers is Wayne's World, and then it's Dana and Kevin Nealon and Hans
That's
Franz.
right. Hans and Franz.
Hans and
Dana
Franz.
Carvey, that's the Dana I'm talking about.
Hans and Franz. And we're here to pump you up.
R.A.P. Norm Macdonald.
I know.
God,
That's
Norm
sad.
Macdonald. Martin. That got me this week. I've watched a lot of Norm Macdonald stuff this week. He was very funny. If I highly recommend going to, after watching our show, go to YouTube and watch Norm Macdonald tell his moth story on Conan O'Brien.
A
Okay.
moth story?
The moth story is great.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Which bubblegum brand touted its no-stick gum as having big bubbles and no troubles? Not little, no troubles. I'm sorry. Big bubbles and no troubles. No troubles at all, except for saying it. But that's on me. But big bubbles. They like big bubbles and they cannot lie. So that's why there's no troubles, because they cannot lie. So straight and narrow is what they're
God, you're
on.
writing a lot.
She is right.
Well, I'm trying to think of.
I don't know this one.
It could be two. It could be that or this one.
I don't even, my answer is I don't even know if this is really a brand.
All right.
I like how Kale's looking on the look.
There you go.
he's got his
Everybody?
phone.
Well, I was
It's
double
one of
checking.
these
I was
two.
double checking, and I was correct.
Bubblicious double bubble. I went with double bubble.
You're both wrong.
Yep.
Hubba bubba.
Yeah.
I forgot about
Hubba bubba. Hubba bubba.
You're both wrong.
You're both wrong.
All right.
You're basic.
You're basic.
You're basic.
And they're deeply offended right now, and they're going to have to go attack Double Bubble at this point to maintain their reputation. I don't know if they're around anymore, but
Hey, real quick, were you thinking of when she started saying gum? Were you thinking of other gum brands before that?
No, Bubblicious is
Zebra.
the first thing that popped in my mind.
Before she gave the clue, we started gum. I kept thinking of Juicy Fruit because that was the Juicy Fruit commercial was huge in the 80s.
It wasn't because she said bubble gum,
Okay.
and so I'm
So
thinking of pink. And the first thing I thought was pink,
I gotcha.
and that's why Bubblicious, because it came in that hot pink wrapper.
Right. Well, yeah.
So
I take your word for it.
is Bubblicious the one that came in the roll?
That's
that's
bubble tape.
Yeah.
bubble tape.
I loved that one.
Yeah,
Or the chew gum, like
yeah.
you're a badass.
Oh, yeah, like
Big
the
League Chew.
That's Big Lead Chew.
Big League Chew.
Yeah.
I have
Okay,
to
that
bring
stuff.
some of those on here.
Oh, that stuff is.
I liked Bazooka Joe.
Did you like those comics?
Yeah.
Cool.
I have a pack of that we never ate because I hated it when I bought it again recently.
I used
I'll bring it
to
to you.
love the zebra, the stuff, the fruity one.
Fruit
It didn't
Stripe.
last long, but it
didn't last long. Oh, like
Fruit Stripe was a lie.
I mean, it tasted good, but
For
like
like a
for a
sec.
minute.
Like, I just need something for just this minute. Okay, we're good. Let's continue.
I liked the gum that had like the gel inside.
I think that's Bubblicious, isn't it?
Mm.
Oh,
There was a gum with gel.
yeah.
Yeah, like
you would
the-
bite into it, and it would like.
Ew.
Like cool gel. It was
Yeah.
it was like minty
Ew.
stuff. It was good. It was, I remember as a small wee
Do you
child.
remember Derby Wife? Which one? Oh, I said, do you remember?
Do you remember?
What's it?
With the gel inside of it? Is that why you like the cough drops with the liquid in
I
them?
want to say
Bring you back to your childhood of bubble gum?
maybe not.
It's the only one I can find is Freshen Up.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like the Oreo one's like, dirty mouth. Get
That's
this
Orbit.
burst
This is the
flavor.
Bubblicious I remember.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
That was cool.
I could blow a bubble inside of a bubble with those because it was so big. I used to have to eat them in half because
Yeah.
it was so much.
Do you remember the Orbit's commercials?
Dirty mouth.
I
Like,
love it.
But I like because they didn't curse, but like I remember some lady called a dude a lint liquor.
Yes. Is that you that recently shared that?
I don't remember. I haven't
Like
seen
liquor?
it.
Yesterday, somebody.
No, I didn't
shared
know. I didn't see it this year. But
oh man, who did it?
you lint liquor.
It was bad. It was like a couple, and then the mistress shows up. and
Right.
they're all
Oh
calling
my
each other
gosh,
names.
that's
And then she
terrible.
goes, "Dirty mouth,"
That's a 90s
and then
commercial.
everybody's smiling. They're so happy
early
together.
2000s.
That's what solves
Yeah.
problems.
All
All right,
right.
friends, we're gonna wrap this up. Go ahead and put your markers down. Cap them. Cap them.
Oh,
Good
cap
sir.
them.
We need them for the future games, obviously.
We don't need it anymore.
We don't. We are on the battle card.
Battle
Battle
card.
card.
We're going to go back and forth,
Yep.
and you each have to provide an answer. The first person to repeat an answer, Scotty's getting in his
Just getting in the zone.
zone. To repeat an answer or be unable to answer loses.
Okay.
Okay, you'd be the loser.
The who
So,
her.
all right, are you ready? You have 5 seconds to come up with an answer.
Well, what's the question?
Scotty has the most, so Scotty's going to start.
Well, she should start since she's behind.
That's because you're smart in the trivia. Okay, fine. You can start.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the question?
That's fine. No, she can start. It's fine. It's fine. Next time, we're going to do it my way, but it's fine. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
80s television.
Okay.
Full House.
V. I think it's
No, that's so crazy. Family Ties.
Cheers.
Growing Pains.
Night Court.
St. Elsewhere.
Dallas.
He-Man. Masters of the Universe.
Knots Landing.
There you go. There's Trapper John.
Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Sheila.
Care Bears. If we're going to do cartoons.
I'm trying to think what I watched in the 80s.
Care Bears.
Okay. Hill Street Blues.
Beverly Hills Teens.
I've never even heard of that.
It's a cartoon.
Huh. All right. There you go. Sundar the Barbarian.
Jim.
Oh, I did like some Jim.
She was rocking, right?
Yeah. Dungeons and Dragons.
G.I. Joe.
I'm sure there's some Voltron in there.
Airwolf.
Oh, that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Simon and Simon.
The Greatest American Hero.
Oh, all right. Magnum PI.
Falcon Crest.
He watched all those nighttime soap opera things. There's got to be some others. MacGyver? Is MacGyver in the
Yes.
80s? Okay.
Street Hawk. It's a motorcycle show.
Huh. Knight Rider.
Hardcastle and McCormick.
All right. This is crazy. What's the one with the two women?
I know that one too.
I know. Cagney and Lacey. Cagney and Lacey. Cagney and Lacey.
The Twilight Zone. Because we're sticking around CBS.
There you go. Well, Creep Show for that matter. It was on in the 80s.
Not as a TV show.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
I remember watching it.
It's a movie.
Creep show.
I thought it was a series. Okay.
Producer Caleb's on it. We'll allow it for now.
Oh.
No, because I remember.
But that has spawned a whole bunch of other ones I can pop into. I know
that's fine.
I know what you're thinking.
Which one was I thinking? Night something? What was Creep Show? Was it movie?
Yeah,
Only the movie.
Okay.
TV
Is it
show
a
is only
TV
recent.
show now?
Yes, TV show now.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
It's on Shutter. Yeah, Shutter has it
And
now.
I definitely took
There
their
you
word
go.
for all of the other shows.
I'm surprised they missed out on Alf.
I hadn't got to it yet. It was on my list.
Okay.
Scotty was like,
Transformers.
Yeah, I said I figured she did the Transformers. She didn't.
I didn't watch a lot of TV in the 80s.
The question wasn't
I know.
what you
Well,
watched.
what I'm saying is
I didn't watch all of these either. I was just like, I just naming shows.
I was trying to remember things my
and
parents
then Scotty's
watched.
like, oh, we're doing CBS. Okay. I can't think of a single thing. He's like, all right, let's go to NBC next, ABC.
I know, right?
Well, that would have been Alf, and I did Night Court. We
That was
did
awesome.
the Cheers and
Yeah.
Wings and.
The thing is my decades run together. Like I had a list of things in my head that I watched, but they were 70s shows. And I'm like, oh no, that's 70s. Oh no, that's 70s. You know, it's like.
Well done.
That was
Are you going to have chicken for dinner?
No.
Well, winners have chicken for dinner.
winner chicken dinner?
I had chicken nuggets for lunch.
Chicken nuggies?
I had some chicken nuggets.
I'll allow it.
And I bought Caleb a chicken sandwich.
There you go.
There was lots of chicken going on in here.
We did not show up to any chicken.
I didn't have chicken.
Y'all were watching plays and stuff.
I was cleaning items for most of my day.
I
And
wasn't,
then I went and dropped off gifts.
and I wasn't really watching the play so much as opening and closing curtains.
right.
I know what y'all do when y'all not here.
I'm not your keeper.
Right.
I was doing a lot of this.
Shut up. Not even.
This is
We
what
need
I
to reach out to
for
Jamie
3
and
hours.
see what he
For
did
3
before he went to go ref.
What do you do? What did you do? Did you do this? For 3 hours, I did that.
Do you feel like you're getting stronger?
I'm already like, Amazon
there you
strong.
go.
So
I am a shield maiden.
you got one more week, right?
Yes, one more week of the show. Actually, I found out that we are having a full show on Thursday, so 4 more shows
Cool.
Dang.
because it's
Yeah.
apparently that busy.
Yeah, good.
It was a very good show.
I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed Big Fish at the Chickasaw Theater.
It's great.
If you are local, go see it. You got more.
If you can.
If you can. When this airs, you'll have 4 chances.
If they're not all sold out,
So-
is what we're trying to tell you.
Right.
They may be.
They
Good
may
luck.
be so. Good luck.
May the odds forever be in your favor.
Yeah.
Good look at you with the Hunger Games.
You're welcome. I don't know why I said that.
Hey, it works out.
Mickey's in the middle of reading that right now for
Oh,
a
okay.
paper at school.
That's a. I
have the
enjoyed
whole
those.
series, so I
Yeah.
was like, perfect. Pulled it off the shelf. Here you go.
Cool.
I
Read
thought
the
that
next
was
one.
good.
Speaking of Mickey, we had a birthday party this weekend.
How was her Fortnite? No, wait, it was Five
Which
Nights
one?
at Hamilton.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you did Hamilton?
No,
No,
okay.
5 Nights at Hamilton.
She wanted a Hamilton party. I
Okay.
was super excited because I like Hamilton.
Right.
I was like really geeked out about it. And then about a couple months ago, like it suddenly was like, it's Five Nights at Freddy, or FNAF is what she calls it.
Hold on real quick. Do you know what Five Nights at Freddy's are?
I do not.
Caleb, tell us what Five Nights at Freddy's is. We're bringing him into the show.
Five Nights at Freddy's is a set of video games that are basically about an evil Chuck E. Cheese where you are a security guard watching over them, and the animatronics are haunted by dead children.
Oh, but it's like a almost
Kids are totally into it.
Should I
teen thing.
okay, should I worry about your daughter?
No.
This is
it's like-
normal. This is the
I
thing.
guess,
This is
I
the
don't
thing.
know. So she was like, I want to do this thing. And so I was like, no, that's stupid. We're not doing that. So I have continued this thing for months now where I was like, because she's wanted it at Mellow Mushroom. We're doing a family dinner at Mellow Mushroom. And then on her birthday weekend,
Because it's a pizza party,
Right.
like Chuck E.
like
Cheese.
Chuck E.
yeah.
Cheese. And then her birthday weekend is next weekend. And we're doing a sleepover with some friends.
Right.
And cocaine.
And that's what she wants to do for, like,
Did
her
I
come over?
She wants to do lots of cocaine.
better not.
She wants that Scarface party.
Stop it.
For my birthday, though, that sounds like fun. I'm just saying.
I'll reach out to Thomas. We'll see what we can do. For you.
Yeah, so
I
I
was gonna
said,
give us
it'll be
stuff.
my 50th birthday, my next one. So we're going to have to do something big.
Okay, we'll do it. So I would make a lot of jokes like, well, it's going to be weird when your friends show up thinking it's FNAF and I'm dressed like King George. And I have had this going for so long. She's just, oh, mommy, like every time now. So I did like wrap her. I did get her the board game of Five Nights at Freddy to play at her
Right.
sleepover for her birthday. And I wrapped it in a gold and white striped wrapping paper with a big red bow.
There you go.
It
Looks
was
like
so
Hamilton.
fancy. So she went to unwrap and it was like, look at that Hamilton wrapping. And I wore my Shakespeare shirt that says
Nice.
comedy with the nose.
Oh, yeah.
On the back says tragedy with the knife.
Yeah.
So I wore that. I do want to set up the whole house for her sleepover because it's Friday. She'll be at school all day. We won't have the kids all week.
Right.
So I want to set the whole house up like Hamilton. So she walks in and it's Hamilton everywhere and then have all of her Five Nights at Freddy's in a room. So every time they come out of the room,
It's
I will
Hamilton.
be dressed and approach them as if I'm King George.
And
The whole
every time they leave, you can say, "You'll be back."
I did that to her sitting there. What was it? Oh, she kept. Was that it? That song I kept singing?
Yeah.
But I did like at her party. I kept singing to her in lyrics of Hamilton.
Oceans rise,
Mhm.
empires fall.
Yeah. So it went really well. Her dad and his wife went. Josh went, and the two girls, and we had her cousin and my sister-in-law were
Oh.
there. So.
Nice.
I speak to you about your youngest.
Okay, gosh, what did she?
Nothing. I got a text message from Penny.
Oh yeah, about the Trails End app.
No, I guess whatever it was like something about popcorn.
Yeah, that's the app that it's through. During Cub Scouts, I have to
Right.
sell $120 worth of popcorn each, or I have to pay $85 each in dues.
How much did they get? Wow, that's a lot of. So I'm
That's
just
a
gonna,
lot of pressure. And here's my thing about the Scouts popcorn. It's not that it's not good, but it's popcorn.
ain't no
And
Girl Scout cookies.
they charge so much for a little
They
bit
do.
of popcorn. And it's like Girl Scouts, they're doing the right thing. Box of cookies, $4, and they're delightful.
I will say 70% of the money goes straight to the troop,
I mean,
the pack.
I don't doubt it, but it's, I mean,
Ain't no Thin Mints is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, when I was doing Cub Scouts, it used to be a nice Big Ten, but nowadays it's
no, you pay $20 for a
Of
bag.
course,
about
Caleb
this
was a
big.
Cub Scout.
So the bag is $10. You can pay $20 for a box of poppable popcorn, like in the microwave. Poppable popcorn. Oh my gosh.
No,
It is-
You know me, I'm
very
gonna get the
expensive.
caramel stuff.
But it is like one of those where they can either pay their dues through what they sell in popcorn sales, and Callie's too young to do a storefront. where
Right.
They would sell it in front of a store, but Penny's not, and her people that are in charge were like, well, we don't really like selling popcorn. So they got one box of 2 different kinds, and that's it. We sold out in 30 minutes.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Kind of, but they have to split what was sold between whoever was there. So that split 3 ways, and that's all the popcorn they got. We had 4 hours marked out for the storefront, but they didn't want to have to deal with selling popcorn, so they didn't order a lot for the actual group.
Oh, that's not smart.
Right. So they had to. So I still have to worry about. But usually they can make it up in storefront
Right.
sales. So I
So
still
now
have to sell her
So how much popcorn does Uncle Scotty have to buy?
however much you want, buddy.
I'm gonna have my girls out.
I'll buy some popcorn.
I'm
too.
gonna I got them.
I'll send you a link.
You send me a link.
Send me a link. I got them.
I'll buy some popcorn.
I love my girls.
If you guys want any popcorn, they would only have to buy a bag each. So we can send the link to anybody and just say.
Yeah, we can. We'll buy some popcorn for these
Yeah.
girls.
But it's a little crazy.
I just no, it was funny because I was driving and then I got this text and it was like Penelope. I'm like, Why is Penny sending me a text?
I thought she may have found you on Messenger or something.
See, that would be scary too. But...
That's his Messenger. As long as I approve you, she could message you.
Good. Well, she can smash me anytime she wants to. That's fine.
Yeah, that's the popcorn stuff.
All right, cool.
Anyway.
Want to talk about what we watch next week?
Yes.
Let's do it.
What I don't know what we decided on, so let's do that.
We are going to love on some Nicolas Cage.
One of those pillows that like makes his face.
I was in a Nicolas Cage movie.
You were.
He wore a lot of makeup.
Well, he's Nicolas Cage.
I'm just saying.
We're going to watch the classic Con Air.
Con Air.
Get some aviators.
And
I challenge you all when we come in to do the entire show with the Nicolas Cage accent that he uses in this movie.
I will do the whole show.
Oh, yes.
I don't know if our audience will allow us.
None of us are going to sound the same, so it'll be fine.
It'll be hilarious.
Oh, wow. All right.
Attempting the accent.
We're going to watch the trailer now.
He's a U.S. Ranger. Highly decorated. Did a little hell raising when he was a kid, but nothing serious. He's defending his wife. Got in a drunken brawl. And he killed the guy. Could have happened to you or me.
After serving the last of his sentence, Cameron Poe is taking the first plane home to his wife and daughter.
Today's flight is a special one. We're populating Louisiana's Felton Penitentiary. These guys are the worst of the worst.
See a lot of celebrities among us. I see 11 primetime lives, 3 Regis and Kathy Lees, and a genuine 2020 interviewee.
What you looking at, punk?
Nothing, I was just admiring your cage.
But one wrong flight
Stewardess, what's the in-flight movie today?
can ruin your whole day.
What happened? We caught the plane, man!
Welcome to Con Air.
Jailbird 1, you are not cleared for takeoff.
Ain't nobody on this aircraft gives a flying.
The issue here is how the plane is brought down.
Shoot it down.
There are innocent people up there.
He's got a little girl to come home to. He's been waiting for this day for 8 years.
What are you gonna do? What do you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna save the day.
Check your weapons. Take your seat
Isn't that your car?
and say your prayers.
He's got the whole world in his hand.
From Jerry Bruckheimer, Nicolas Cage, John Cusack, John Malkovich.
Where are they gonna land this thing?
How do you feel about the blackjack tables?
Buckle up. Con Air. Directed by Simon West.
Thank you, and have a pleasant flight.
And that was Con Air.
You don't need a leather jacket.
No,
Doesn't
you
he
don't
wear a
need,
leather jacket? Isn't that a thing?
no, not in this one.
You need the orange,
Like a
like the orange
jacket?
jumpsuit, really.
I thought it was like the black jacket he wore in the bar.
No, man.
No, he was and dressed as a army man in the bar.
Military.
I'm thinking of Top Gun.
Oh, God, no. They are so different movies.
Seriously, my brain was Top
Also,
Gun.
Nicolas Cage is not in Top Gun.
He's not. But the whole time, my brain was like, "It's Top Gun." I'm like, I don't think I've seen Con Air.
Oh, my God.
Oh, good. What do you think Con Air is about?
Yeah. What do you think it's about?
Too late.
No, we want to know what you think it's about.
No.
We haven't said
I
anything
can't
about it.
know. Like all I can think about is Top Gun. It's not about prairie dogs either. It's Highlander.
So what do you think it is?
Oh God.
So these are the things that since we've talked about
Planes, right?
it, there's a plane, there's a bad accent.
That's all you know.
That's all you know.
Guys, I was committed to the aviators and the leather jacket.
You will not see any of that.
movie. You guys should have let me do it.
We should have. We actually should have. We should have.
Too late.
We should have.
Too late. Oh God. Con Air. Okay. Someone's gonna get conned in the air. Right?
They're gonna get their hair conditioned.
this is
have
a lot of.
I'm kind of glad we picked this one now.
Okay.
So Con Air. So go watch Con Air. It's available on things.
Or Top Gun, also a good movie.
I've never seen Top Gun.
Oh, what?
That's why it was on my mind. We talked about it before.
Yeah, we talked
You've
about
never
that.
seen Top
Never seen
Gun?
Top
No,
Gun.
because we had this conversation about
We
it.
need to at some point go into the danger zone.
Right.
Stop it, Caleb.
We will see Top Gun when Top Gun, whatever the sequels, Maverick comes out.
Yeah.
Oh, there's something coming out about it?
Yeah, it's supposed to have been out, but
It's a sequel.
yeah, the world ended, so we haven't been able to watch it yet. So
We'll do it then.
Yeah, so
I'll be ready with my outfit that I've already planned in my head. It's fine.
What you're going to wear for Top Gun?
Now I have no idea what my accent's going to be for this one.
What accent do you think Top Gun? You're going to be for
I was going to be really
Top
fucking
Gun?
cool sounding the whole time, obviously.
No. Let's just put it this way. You'll know it when you hear it.
I've seen Hot Shots. Does that count?
Hot Shots. So no, it doesn't.
There you go.
What about Hot Shots 2?
I have seen no, sir. Hot Shots Part 2.
I'm sorry.
And yes, I've seen them both.
Yeah.
Okay.
So so in the 80s and actually into the 90s, but really big in the 80s, they would make parody films of popular movies, and they would squish a bunch of genres together.
That horror film that's not a horror film based off of like Michael and stuff with the whole group of scary movie.
Yes, like scary movie,
Yeah,
but better. But
That's my strong hand.
But in the right. But in the 80s, we had The Naked Gun, which was a bunch of police movie spoofs.
Airplane.
Okay.
Airplane and Airplane 2. And then we had
I watched a clip of Airplane.
We had all of Mel Brooks.
Well, Mel Brooks is a whole other different
He's
category.
different. He's Mel Brooks.
Right. I mean, like,
But it's that genre.
But they're
Right.
not parodies, though.
they are.
Are they?
Yeah.
But his is like high class parody. He's
Okay.
good parody. I mean, I would not put like Hot Shots and like History of the World together in the.
No, but I would put Airplane on the same category.
I would too. I would put Hot Shots in the same category as Airplane. The Airplane's kind of highbrow too. It's really good.
The start of Leslie Nielsen as a comedian.
Right, it's true.
Yeah.
Leslie Nielsen was a dramatic actor before that. But Hot Shots is the
Parody of Top Gun.
Top Gun and Rambo and all that stuff all together.
Okay.
Mhm.
I obviously like Top Gun a lot.
So we'll
There you
watch
go.
Top Gun.
That's fine. Not
It'll
now,
be funny when you ask
apparently.
me what Top Gun's about. I did play the video games as a kid a lot. I like the video game for the Nintendo Entertainment System.
I
Is
like.
Con Air about like the White House and the president? Is
That-
that in it?
That's Air Force One.
Don't,
Yeah, I've never seen that either.
Don't tell her that. Just say, I don't know, Justina. Is it? Let's
Get off my
Should
plane!
he have a pair of aviators on? Is all I want to know. At this point, I just need the glasses. I need redemption. Okay.
My favorite part of Con Air is the fact that Miles O'Brien from Deep Space Nine is in it.
Yes.
So I like that.
With John
It's
Cusack. too.
like Mulan, where it's Keiko O'Brien.
That's
I'm
it.
convinced Mulan is basically Keiko on the holodeck.
There you go.
That's a nerdy joke for people who get it.
Okay.
Oh, just deconstruct that.
No. I'm going on a train of thoughts. Okay, so Top Gun. I know the person that was in it. I can picture him. Nobody likes him.
Tom Cruise.
Oh my god!
Sorry.
Tom Cruise. I was getting there.
Remember, he was going to fight Justin Bieber.
I was going to ask you, did that ever happen?
No.
It just reminded me.
I wanted them to fight so bad.
Earlier, I think our second episode we talked about it.
We gotta start bringing that up, like every show, like hashtag when you gonna fight.
I think the pandemic changed all that.
Yeah, because I don't
They
like
got
either one of them.
tired.
And I'm not. Who did I say? I was going to be. I was team Tom, I
You're
think.
right, you were
Because Bieber, we were Tom.
Yeah.
because I'm a believer.
Yeah, you're a believer.
I'm a
And
I need
believer.
to know how this gets
And
started.
Caleb's even like shaking his head on the believer.
Tom was the lesser of the two evils. For
Yeah,
me.
well-
So it was like,
I don't actually see Tom as evil, so that's why I'm for Tom.
I think he's.
I think he has issues, but I like him. I think his acting.
Psychology, that's
I
his
think his
issue.
I think his acting makes up for a lot of it for me.
I think that the movies he chooses are good movies for him.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put it that way.
He's cast well.
I think that
He's a good producer.
there are
too.
some movies that he has done that I've really, really liked, and I can look past the fact that I can't stand Tom Cruise. But as a whole, like I've not watched not one Mission Impossible movie
I
because
like
of
the
him.
Mission Impossible
I won't.
movies.
No, I won't do it because I don't like them. I will watch movies that is a genre that I enjoy, and I can like look past them. Like I love Last Samurai.
Okay.
Of course, Interview with the Vampire.
He's good in that though.
Yeah, he did. I mean, it's not his acting I don't like. It's not his acting I don't like at all. I mean, Top Gun was good. He gives me the heebies. That's all I can tell you. He literally makes me want to just throw up when I see him.
That's your baggage.
I know. I'm
You
just
gotta
saying.
deal with that.
No, but I need to know.
You gotta get right with Jesus.
Can they just arm wrestle real quick one day so we can see like maybe who wins the arm wrestle? Like I need to know who would win in that fight. I need
like in the arm wrestle. I'd give it. Tom does all his own stunts. Bieber's scrappy. Though.
Also, Tom Cruise has the power of aliens behind him.
Yeah, I know. That's he would have won his fight to begin
Bieber
with.
got Jesus.
Are you going to take the wheel?
Yeah, he gonna take the wheel.
Well, he's not going to be in a car when they fight.
You don't know that? You don't know how? You don't know what they do? You don't know what they do?
Anyway, I need that to be resolved.
I can see that like Bieber in one car and then Tom Cruise on the top of the other car.
Oh my gosh!
Can they bring in like somebody as like an extra though? Because if they can, then Tom can bring in John because he's extra crazy and can add to the crazy side.
Yeah,
they're the kind of people that are like, we're going to fight, but our extras are going to fight for us so that we don't actually have to fight. That would be fun.
I'd watch that.
Me too.
I definitely would watch it.
Just them sitting on the sidelines, like coaching them.
Do you guys remember? Was it Celebrity Deathmatch?
I did.
Yes.
MTV.
I enjoyed that. I'm not gonna lie. That was fun.
That was claymation celebrities fighting each other to the death.
It was hilarious. I used to watch that all the time.
I liked Eddie Vedder versus Scott Stapp.
Sure you did.
Yeah, because Eddie Vedder.
Yeah.
Hey, Eddie Vedder's got a new album coming out.
Nice.
He's got new songs. His daughter sings now. It's crazy. The world. Pearl Jam played last night for the first time in 3 years.
Did you get your poster back?
I did.
Is it perfect?
It is perfect.
Good.
Awesome.
I love my autographed Eddie poster. I gotta find a place to put it in here. So
We got to get in here and get a lot of stuff hung up.
yeah, we need to do that. All right, guys. Anything else?
I guess I'm going to go watch Con Air at some point.
She sounds so defeated.
I was really looking forward to Top Gun. Like I like that.
It's coming, but we got to wait for the other movie to come out so we can link it.
This is Scotty saying this is our contribution to the multiverse. Go out and make yours.
Bye.
Bye.